All right, first off, I want you guys to look at the box score the other night with Case Keenum, right? He played. They put the same numbers up. Baker played exactly the same. Yet people are saying a different quarterback's going to be. I remember Steve Smith said Odell's going to have a breakout game, and he gave all these reasons why he's going to throw the ball on time, and he did the exact same thing Mayfield did. It is a system for quarterbacks to become game. That's all it is. If you put Aaron Rodgers in Cleveland right now, that's all it is. Everything's underneath. He's going to have the same numbers. Now, of course, Aaron Rodgers is going to tell Kevin Stefanski to go fuck himself, and he's going to put up bigger numbers. He's going to just do his own plays. But you have to understand something with this offense. It is handcuffing Baker Mayfield. It's Kevin Stefanski's offense. This is just the way what he does. And you would think these experts would know that. These guys on the ESPN. You would think they would realize, well, he is in an offense right now that runs the ball predominantly. Everything's underneath, and it's not made for quarterbacks to have big numbers. It's just not. Look at Kirk Cousins when he ran it in Minnesota. It's made for 26, 27 TDs, 8 interceptions. So that's the problem right now. They're trying to gauge Baker Mayfield, whether he's an NFL quarterback, on the fact that his numbers are subpar. It's the offense he runs. People don't understand it. If you put Baker Mayfield in San Diego's offense with the roster we have, his numbers are going to be exponentially better. And you would think Kevin Stefanski would do that because we have great receivers, but he doesn't do that. I'm not going to lie to you. This is why I hate Stefanski. We run a high school offense. Everything's underneath. We don't go downfield. Just think of the last time the Browns went downfield. We have all this talent, but because we have 2 running backs or 3, whatever the fuck it is, he just continues to run the ball. And you're not winning the Super Bowl running the ball. I don't like Stefanski because he's set in his ways and he won't change up the offense and get with the year 2021. Where he's turned his quarterbacks wherever he's been into game managers. And Mayfield is not suited for that. But he can play it, and that's what he's been doing. So if you're looking at Baker Mayfield and saying, well, Case Keenum put the same numbers up, there's a reason why. You can put Tom Brady in this offense. He's going to do the exact same thing. Now, would Stefanski call different plays with Tom Brady in? Maybe. Well, here's the thing. Stefanski needs to call plays like they did his rookie year. Go downfield. Mayfield shows he can throw the deep ball with the best of them. I mean, it doesn't make sense for people to sit there and berate Mayfield, because I've never seen a quarterback more maligned than Mayfield. The guy is in an offense that restricts his numerical numbers. He can't put up big numbers. No one will put up big numbers in this offense. It's just a fact. And if the Browns are trying to gauge Mayfield on what they're going to pay him this year because of that, you really can't. Because, you're not getting the best Baker Mayfield. The best Baker Mayfield is not a game manager. The best Baker Mayfield is a guy in a spread offense. And, Mayfield knows this. And that's probably why he's sticking to a number he wants. In this offense, Baker Mayfield's worth no more than $20 million. So if I was Baker Mayfield, this is why I tell people, I'd go somewhere else. Because you're never going to get paid in Cleveland. That's just the facts. And the problem I have with Stefanski is our offense could be so much better if we threw the ball downfield. I don't like the dink and dunk offense. That's what we do, dink and dunk. And if he would just allow Mayfield to open up the offense, it would be so much better. And the running game would substantially be better too. It would be exponentially better because it would open up the running game more. But Stefanski has it set in his ways. So that's why I don't understand these experts. They don't come out here and say, well, listen, Baker Mayfield's numbers aren't going to be great because of the offense they run. They want to put it on, well, the coach don't trust him. Well, if that's the case, then he wouldn't have had him throw late in the game to seal the game against Minnesota. I don't think it's a fact that the coach don't trust him. I just think the coach is set in his way. And when the game gets close down the line, Kevin Stefanski gets tight and conservative. That's just the way he coaches. That's just him. The guy is a tough nut to crack. He's so stubborn. So for anyone to come out here and say Baker Mayfield's numbers are terrible, you look at all these other quarterbacks, their numbers are better, put those quarterbacks in this offense and you're going to get the same results. Case in point was Case Keenum the other night. If you looked at the box score, you'd think it was Baker Mayfield playing. It looks like a Baker Mayfield box score. That's the offense. And that's why it drives me up a wall when people sit there and say he's only got 6 touchdowns. It's the offense we play in. It's not an NFL offense. And it's not an offense that's capable of winning a shootout. You're not going to win a shootout with it unless Stefanski opens up the airwaves. You got to throw deep. You got to take shots downfield. This dink and Duncan's not doing it. And if we had a great defense like the Ravens, that 99, whatever, we could run this offense. But we don't. And I think that's what Stefanski and Barry are trying to get, a great defense. I thought I spent all this money. So, in Baker Mayfield's defense, Any quarterback in this offense, Josh Allen, anybody, would do this. They'd have the same numbers. The only difference is they'd be able to run. Mayfield can't run. But you're not going to put anyone in this offense to do it any better. You're just not. I'm sorry. It's the same thing. So that's what drives me up the wall when people compare Baker Mayfield's numbers to everybody else. You're not going to put numbers up in this offense. Not the way. If you look at the way Kevin Stefanski calls plays, it's not going to happen.